Hey guys, so I was asked to make a video because there's been a lot of diets hitting the market, which is no different than what it's been for the last 20, 30 years. So I'm gonna make this pretty simple. I'm tired of explaining a lot of this stuff to, number one, my clients, and then number two, to other random people, because it all goes back to the same thing, okay? And I'm gonna just call this out right now in the beginning, and I'm gonna say it multiple times. You're the problem. It has nothing to do with the food as much as it does to do with you. And yes, our food is a problem in our country, but that has a lot to do with some of the sourcing issues, distribution. There's a lot of different parts to it that you're unaware of, and that's okay. However, there's certain things that you can do to make this better. So I'm gonna go ahead and highlight this, so that way you understand this clear, and I'm not trying to do this 101 times. I'm sick of it. So you can just show someone this video, and that's gonna be it. So back in the day, there was all these different doctors that endorsed these different diet programs. We went to a low-fat diet program. We went to a high-carb diet. We went to a high-protein diet, a low-protein diet. We did this. We said, hey, carbs are 60% of our body's natural energy sources, so we need to go ahead and make sure we're eating tons of carbs. And then yet we found out that the poor office worker that doesn't really use much energy at all was a victim of foul play. Then we have the same thing for low-fat. And all these different things happened, and all these doctors said that this was the next biggest thing. And here you are, okay? So now we're gonna creep on into this a little further, the South Beach diet, the Atkins diet, the paleo diet, the whole 30, the ketogenic diet. All these different things keep coming out, and it's the same crap over and over again. And you guys are gonna sit here as experts in this industry, which let me remind you, you do something probably different for a living. You're probably not a personal trainer, number one. And if you are a personal trainer, you're maybe not a full-time personal trainer because you have another job, because you're really not an expert in it, which would be number two. And then number three, you just have no sense whatsoever about you because you've not been doing enough homework. I hate to tell you that, but the truth is, all these different diet programs that keep coming out, these are little vehicles that are supposed to take you from point A to point B. And then once you get to point B, then you forget that you gotta go to point C, D, E, F, whatever, and it has everything to do with catering a program based off of clean, natural, wholesome nutrition, which has nothing to do, I hate saying that. I mean, it should be just called food, okay? But I have to say that because this is what's out there. So you're gonna eat this stuff, you're gonna exercise, and that's just the truth. If you do those things, then there's no problems. Notice how you don't have to jump from different program to program because you really don't need to. There's no need to do that stuff if you do the right thing majority of the time. And then your level of expectation for your family member that's sick, or for your kids that are not, they're more tired, or the severe cases of ADD, or all these other issues that are out there. They're not performing that great in their sport or in a classroom. The first thing that we do is we say, hey, little Johnny, why don't you come home and have some fruit snacks, and we're gonna go ahead and just mull this one over pizza for dinner. It's Thursday, pizza night. If little Johnny ate right, 70, 80, 90% of the time, and then he had the pizza, the fruit snacks, it wouldn't be so bad. I hate to say that, but it's just the truth. Is the paleo diet gonna save that? No. Can it be the eye opener for you to be like, oh yeah, maybe I should start eating more like this so that way I can see some results? Yes, that's great, and you can see the results, but is it sustainable to your lifestyle? It has to be. And if it's not sustainable to your lifestyle, it's not gonna stay. So that little vehicle that you're utilizing, that little diet vehicle to get you from point A to point B, it may not mean a dang thing when it gets down to later. This is a vicious shit cycle with nutrition and with exercise that drives me crazy. The next big program is gonna be out a year from now. I'm so tired of my clients and all the other random people that come to me looking for the next biggest thing when the biggest problem is you. You need to go ahead and fix this crap. Stop putting Band-Aids over your problems and start doing the right thing. God put this stuff on earth for a reason. Go ahead and use it. Don't sit here and try to give all the other excuses to make it sound like those are the problems. The problem is you. Yes, your hormones can change. Yes, some things can shift inside your body to make these things more difficult. But the truth is, if you do the right thing majority of the time, then that little spot where you have a candy bar or the pizza or you want to have a drink or whatever, that crap will never bother you. It won't bother you at all because you did the right thing majority of the time. Start doing the right thing, people. Stop following these stupid diets and drinking these crazy protein shakes. If you're an athlete and you're going to drink, 2, 3, 4 protein shakes a day, I can't imagine what your bathroom smells like. I can't imagine how you think that your body's going to respond properly when this is a powder in a cup when you should have good, clean, wholesome, natural nutrition. Once again, hate to say it that way because it should be food, but you should be eating food. You shouldn't be drinking all these stupid liquid calories to try to get a result, when meanwhile your body's working twice as hard to get rid of all the nonsense that's been in that process to make the powder. Start doing the right thing. Physical activity, eat healthy, start doing it to your lifestyle so that way you don't have to worry about catering back to something else later. Fix the problem, fix you first.